YouTube, Natsu of Team FTNatsu, back for another card discussion today. So, today we're going to be discussing this new card that they announced recently. I want to say yesterday, or maybe it was today. No, it was definitely yesterday of when I'm recording this, because I'm recording this today, I'm uploading it. Because I was going to record some card fights yesterday, but the server area was down for a good portion of the day, and today I just have things to do. So I actually have to go out soon, so I'm just going to record this video really quick and then be out. Anyway, so today they announced they announced a new Gold Paladin card. Its name is Spring Sunlight Night Barrymore, and this card is kind of, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not. Everyone's saying this card's amazing, and everyone who's saying this card's amazing, you're wrong. Anyway, we'll get into it. So, it has two effects. The first effect is, it's a Unite card, so if you call two cards to Guardian Circle or field during the same turn, this effect turns on, which is, it gets 2,000 power. So it's an 11k attacker for Unite. That's okay, I mean, it can attack, essentially it can attack a column by itself. And then we have the, oh my gosh, broken effect. So, Gem Break 1, Counterblast 1, when this unit's appears on rearguard circle and pay the cost, if paid, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, select up to 1 card, call it to rearguard circle in the same column as this unit, and put the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So of course, the first card that everyone comes to mind when they hear this card is Aglavol. It is Liberator of Aglavol, who he basically does the same thing, except the difference is Aglavol can only call Liberators. He's not Gem Break restricted. But here's the key difference that a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people, like, they're so caught up in the hype they're not realizing this. Aglavol can call a card to anywhere. Like, it doesn't freaking matter where you call it. Essentially, what this card does is, essentially this card, you really only want to call grade 1 and triggers. Like, grade 1 and grid 0s, which essentially are going to be all triggers. Except for some, actually, no, never mind. I was about to say some glare, in terms of Gold Paladin, the only deck that might run an extra starter would be some Glare builds, because sometimes some Glare builds, some people run Greedo, some people run Trumpeter, some people run Trumpeter as their starter, and then they run Greedo in the extra deck, in the main deck. But you're not going to use this with Liberators anyway, because Liberators can only call other Liberators. So essentially, you're going to be you can call Catch Kill, I guess, but yeah, like that's about it. This card's okay. I mean, overall, like, non-Liberated Gold Paladins are okay. I mean, they have the Gurgoyf Break Shard. That's pretty good if you combine it with, what's his name? Scourge Point. If you combine with Scourge Point, that's a pretty, I mean, you call a unit with an extra 7k power, which is nice. I mean, you can definitely power up Scourge Point to some insanely high numbers if you stack enough. I mean, I know I've done it. You can do some interesting things, but competitive, better Liberators are just better. They have a better grade 2. They have a better grade 2 game. They have Aglavol. Aglavol's so good. And it's Unite. So, I mean, if Unite does get it, I think they have a 9k booster, but I haven't. I don't recall for its specific spin-off. But if you have a 10k booster, I mean, you can get that. But that's again. Let's assume you actually get a grade 1 from your top 3, which you're not always going to ensure you get. Which is mainly the issue with this card. It has to be in the same column. Because honestly, I mean, the Gem Break restriction already, sort of separates it from Aglavol. As, two separate things. If it wasn't for that Gem Break restriction, honestly, this card would be, really, really good. Because it would basically just be a generic Aglavol that, Azel Extra and everything. But with that column restriction, it's just not that great. The column restriction just makes it too gimmicky. I mean, decks are still gonna run it anyway, because Gold Pal, they're still gonna run it anyway, because the mostly it's now just Peril, Lopier, sometimes Lopier, and whatchamacallit, and Flongal, but and Vanguard has the issue of it's only good if you call it from deck. Otherwise, if you draw into it, it's freaking terrible. Because it's an AK and then you can't get good numbers. But yeah, overall, this card's okay. I don't get why it's triple R for that matter, too. This card, I think, should have been a rare, honestly. Even a double R, I guess I could have respected that. But, I mean, a triple R for a card that's kind of eh? I mean, whatever. But, then again, we all know Gold Paladins got all the love freaking, when they first came out in the US. I mean, everyone was playing Gold Paladins for, until, gosh, actually until G-Era, everyone's playing Gold Paladins. But yeah, overall this card's meh. But we'll see what else they decide to release for Gold Paladins. Maybe the Great Strat will be amazing, but it's not gonna be amazing. I can dream though. I can dream. But yeah, oh well. That's it for this card. That's my thoughts on this. So yeah, this is Natsu /KBF Team Fairy Tail signing out.